I've done this before. Well, I mean, at my age, I've done this multiple times. I've done this before on the FJ. And for some reason, I decided, okay, I'm gonna come out here tonight in the 37-degree garage. I'm not gonna turn on the heat. And I'm gonna clean underneath the engine. I haven't done it in a while. I'm probably 2 months out before I'm going back down to Moab, where it'll get dirty and dusty and red again. That Moab sand, as you know, is like talcum powder to talcum powder. And it just goes everywhere and coats everything in red. Anyways, I'm gonna clean this. And so I went on YouTube. I wanted to see what other people are doing. And no one was really doing an FJ. So I figured I'd focus on the FJ, duh. And a lot of people overthink shit. They overanalyze it, they over-prepare. They're scared of little things when realize this thing's designed to ford water up to your waist, or where your pants are hanging anyways, which is half of the engine, and everything else is designed to get sprayed on and watered on, and as long as you're not flooding it for long periods of time. So y'all know me, I'm gonna do a common sense cleaning. I'm not entering this into a concourse show for trophies or selling this at Mecum Auto auctions. I just want to clean it up, make it look a little bit nicer. So, common sense. I just look around my house and I see, what do I got to scrub and clean inside here? So, I come up with some wheel brush scrubber dilly. I'm gonna use a dustpan broom. I'm gonna clean this out and make sure all the dust and dirt is out of there. But it doesn't matter, there's nothing gonna scratch underneath here. I got an old paintbrush, which is my detailing brush for getting into little fine areas. Another scrubber for little pointer things, and this, I don't know what that is, why I got that, but I've got that. And then I've got a brush, I think like this, which will get up here real good on this. And I'm using regular old water out of the house. But my regular old water comes through the water softener and it's hot. For cleaning, crystal green, simple green, undiluted, straight out of the bucket. All right, let's do this. Okay, before, get a good picture of it. This is my before. That's where I just sprayed the water down there. Duh, you can see that. And the hood. All right, common sense says do the hood first, because anything that drops off that lands on the engine, and get your little high-sided stuff that's just a little bit higher up along the fenders. Man, I don't know if you can see the corners here. That's off screen, I believe. But there's a lot of red dust coming out from between the stampings. Okay, now for the more sensitive equipment. Simple green absorbs into the dirt and dust and grease, the more it removes. Because it's not diluted, we can hose it down a couple of times and use a lot of it. All right, let's clean it up now. I like this the best, I think, for the, I say, surface scrubbing and stuff.
Baby, 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 come back. Can't you see I'm on a losing streak?
Okay, because I'm not entering a contest and no one's ever gonna see underneath here but me, this is pretty close to good enough. That's all it is, people. Common sense. I didn't use more than a couple gallons of water. And it's clean. Now we gotta let it dry or dry out. And I got an idea for that. If you got compressed air, let's use that to get out the puddles. Now, what I do is I just get one of my shop towels out to help facilitate the drying process. And I can hear those of y'all that like the videos where they're putting condoms over the battery and the electrical junction box and your horns. I can hear y'all saying, man, you should have started the truck up by now and make sure it starts. But you know what? That's how confident I am in my bullshit that I don't need to do that. And how many of y'all noticed that I only used three of those tools that I originally showed you at the beginning that I found around the house, around the shop, around the garage? But man, this already looks so much better. All right, common sense, people. I did no more damage by the amount of water that got underneath the hood than I would have done driving in a rainstorm for an hour. I could have gotten real anal, you know, but I'm not an automobile detailer. I'm just doing a quick cleanup, rinse down of the engine bay to show you it's common sense. There's really nothing to worry about underneath there as long as you don't use the hose on full blast. Pressure washing, I wouldn't use a pressure washer, and use the fan spray on there. If you got hot water that goes through a water softener so it won't spot up like I do, you just one lucky son of a bitch. Hey, check this out. For those of y'all that are still having an anxiety attack, oh my God, that's so much water you threw down there. Your truck is never gonna start. I'm gonna start it up after I open up my garage. First time, just like it did an hour ago when everything was dry. All right, man, that's it. Go clean your own truck and don't be so anal about it. Use a little common sense. All right, man. See ya. It's all just common sense. Don't overthink it.